Good morning, my sweet friends. Welcome and welcome back to the channel. This is Tanya Sidegigcrafts. I'm so glad you're here to join me today and craft with me today. Today we're doing something a little bit different, and I wanted to start by saying hi and hugs to Gayle Augustinelli. And I hope I didn't butcher your name. I'm sorry, Gayle. I just wanted to reach out and say in my channel how much so many of us appreciate you, whether we comment or not. A lot of us watch from our couch and can't comment on your videos. I know I have a few times, but I just want you to know that you are a dear friend to a lot of us. And, or if we feel that way, I can speak for myself at least. And, you know, I feel like you're my friend, even though we don't really know each other and have never spoken or anything. But Gayle's going through a tough day today, and I just wanted to thank her and appreciate her today through her situation. And I just, you know, go check out her channel. Not my story to tell, but she's just having a rough day, and I wanted to send out hugs to her today and just let her know how much she is appreciated in this crafting community. And that being said, she did stamping on papers today. Actually, I think it was yesterday, and I think she recorded it for today. Anyways, whatever the case may be, go check out her most recent video. But I just wanted to appreciate you, Gayle, for all that you do for our crafting community, and you know, show some honor to you today, and thank you for that. I'm going to be doing some stamping on some papers, just like she did in her video. I'm going to do mine a little differently because she and I have a little bit different, style, but very similar. She encourages and inspires me often. So I've pulled out some of my favorite stamps. Some of these are just random, guys. I don't know where they came from, but if I do know where they came from, I will definitely give you the information. We're going to be playing with those today. Some of those, not all of those, because that would be boring. But I pulled some strips of papers and some scraps. This is cardstock and some things. I've actually done some stamping previously on some of these. And I've got a whole bucket over there as well. So if I don't find what I need here, we can pull from that bucket but I say bucket, I mean box. So anyways, where to start? So I'm going to be making ephemera and little things in part for our journal that we just started yesterday. This looks like a hot mess right now, but it's going to be gorgeous when it's done. This is going to be our black and white and red all over romance journal, and it's bending because of the glue, but it's got to be, I mean, there's so much more to do to it. It's going to be gorgeous, and I'm really looking forward to putting that together. So we're going to be making some things today with that in mind, keeping those colors, those themes together. So I'll probably be using a lot of black and probably some mahogany is what I'm thinking, because that's going to bring the red in. I don't want to do bright, shocking red. I might do some, but I think for stamping, I want to do that, because if I bring in the red, it's going to stand out even more. So that's my thoughts on that. So we're going to just do some stamping and having some fun there, and you know, have Gayle in our hearts and our prayers today. So let's pull some of this stuff out, because it's just going to be easier for me to put this box aside if I can do that and still have something to work with. And I've got those out. I need a big piece of paper. I need a big piece of paper to put behind that paper. And I'll put some of these down there, because if this gets some stamping on it, I can use this in a journal later too. So there we go. I think we're set. Now, she put her strips, well, we're going to do that too, but for now, I think I want to get a couple of these big pieces out of the way, because I got some big background stamps too that I thought would be fun to decorate. And I think I'd like to actually cut that in half. When I say cut, I mean tear. I still have glue on my fingers from yesterday. I was all gluey. I went to wash my hands for dinner, and there was just glue hanging off. It was nasty. Such is life. Okay. I love this. This is from the Easter. This is from, this one I do know. This is from Tim Holtz. This is the Easter one, Mr. Rabbit, CMS 478. It's from this set. I absolutely love this stamp. That's why it wasn't stuck on there because I've been using it for other things too. It doesn't have to be just for Easter, right? So we can just kind of stamp this on and use that this way. Use that this way. I don't need a perfect stamp. That's not what we're looking for on my stamping here. Although I did kind of want it straight, but oh well. You know, that's okay too. Here, let's pull a bit in the middle. And then we'll be able to stamp over that too. It's like I want to finish these pieces. I don't want to. We'll do more to it. Don't worry. But let's use up some of these things that we haven't used in a while, or use some of the things that are your favorites. It doesn't matter which, as long as we're, you know, using these things, and that's what we purchased them for. We're craft collectors, aren't we? I know I am. And there's a whole bunch more that I want to get. I was looking through scrapbook.com this morning. I was like, no, don't order more right now. I actually have a delivery on its way. I think it's out for delivery right now. So I'm hoping to get that before I go to work. Although I won't be able to play with it, but I'm off tomorrow. I don't have to work tomorrow. I have to go in for a little bit. There's a couple things I need to do, but I can definitely play with them tomorrow. Let's use this polka dotty one. I'm going to come back to these, but oh, not that paper. Wrong paper. Not that one. Let's do some polka dots. I think black and white polka dots would be fun. Now, she did a lot of tickets and words and stuff. I want to do that too, but I kind of want to do some of these backgrounds because I want to put some of the words and things over them. I think that would be fun to mix it up. And this was made so you can layer this right back in there and keep your pattern going, which I think is amazing. See, it's almost perfect. Almost did it right. Might take some practice to get those dots perfect, but I don't know that anybody's going to care enough to call you out on it. So we're just going to keep it going. That's kind of a cool thing about it, the stamp. It can be seamless. Love it. We're just going to do this whole page. Hope you guys are doing great. I hope that your weather is fine, that your weekend was a good one, that your first day back to work on Monday is a good one. If you had the weekend off, that is. I never do. That's not true. Sometimes I do. I shouldn't say never. That's not true. But I usually do work weekends. Let's see if I can do it this way. Because if I can, then I only need one more. Perfect enough. Okay, so we've got that one. So now we've got this cool little background piece that we can do something with. And we're not going to stamp on this piece, although it would be fun. I do have some book page here. And I kind of like to do designs on mine too, so that I have like a design strip, or because I can put that in a collage and it'll already be stamped. So that's kind of fun. I'm really liking this polka dots. I think we're going to be using a lot of it in the journal. That's why I'm thinking. Okay, so we'll be done with that for a minute. Let's go ahead and stamp that off. I don't need any Easter egg designs, so we'll probably be done with this one for at least a bit. We'll put that aside and see what else we can come up with. Ooh, I do have this one. Specimens. This one got a little beat up in my box for some reason. I'm going to set that one aside a minute. Actually, hang on a sec. Maybe, I wonder. Nope, specimens, well, that doesn't matter. We can do We can do things not just for this journal, right? There, so now we have something different. Because I'm looking for, I would like backgrounds and all kinds of different stamps that I'd like to use. So I pulled like some of these swirls would be fun. And I thought these would be cute in red. We could do a big red little swatch thing right there. This one is, it says Spin Cycle, copyright 2005. This is Technique Tuesday, LLC. Couldn't tell you where I got it. I've used it, and I think I've left it on there. I don't think I'm going to peel that off. I think I used it just like this, probably. I could have purchased it. This could be something I've had from, 2005. That's a long time ago. I have no idea. I wasn't even making journals in 2005, so this tells you, I probably found this in one of my old crafty boxes somewhere. Or maybe it was gifted to me in a Happy Mail. I don't know, to be honest. Maybe somebody gifted it to me. It's not out of the question. Could have happened. Cute. Okay. You know what would be fun? Put some little red swirls on here. So just have fun. Get out your stamps. There doesn't have to be any rules. There. That's cute. Okay. Let's stamp that off. Getting inky everywhere. All right, so we can do, now here's some fun too. If you have ones like this, you can use like these branches on scraps. These are fun to use. Check this out. Watch, watch, watch. Actually, let me get, I should have got a stamping block out before I open all my drawers and use them as tables. Do you guys do that? Do you use your desk drawers as tables? Sometimes, well, most of the time, almost all the time, I will have a drawer out. We'll need those too. And use it as a table. And this is my favorite stamp, like ever. Use that one all the time. But we can get out some of these and just make a branch. Sometimes it's really stunning to just have the statement of that branch on a piece of scrap paper. It's just so nice. Okay, we could do red. Well, we could do some of both. Why not? Let's just do it. Because I'm not going to use all of these in that journal. So it's good to have options as we're working. This is going to build up our stash of, pieces we can use later. Isn't that pretty? Just to use just that. Just that. It doesn't have to be a lot of stuff. There we go. There's one. Let's do another. I really like the red. If you have a little bow stamp, that would be cute with a little black bow on there. Oh my gosh, I wonder if I have one. I'll have to go through my stash later because I wouldn't want to do that with you guys on here, but or just draw one. That I can do. So what do I mean when I say just draw one? Look at, watch this. Hang on. Just draw a loop and a loop and a little knot, and then just something like that maybe. You can get fancy with it. Something like that. I don't know, maybe Maybe your bows look better than mine, but I'd really like a stamp like that. I probably do have one. I just don't know where. Currently, probably don't know where. So there's 2 of those. Let's do 2 black ones. I'll probably do more than 2 black ones because I can use these for lots of other things too. It might have a little touch of red to it, and that would be nice. Nope, it's all black, which is cool. That's what I wanted. So this is why I kept these strips, so we could do stuff like this. And we could have papers to work with. And that one we'll use for something a little wider. This flower is actually, oh, let's do some of these ones. This is a little bit more cardstock. But I'm also scrap busting at the same time, which is what's been on my focus. And this one went off a little bit. I don't care. That's fine. That's cool. That's okay. Now, I could even put these so that they overlap and use it all as one, like a... Because I won't be able to cut it, but I could use this as like a side tuck or something, and that design's going to go all the way up the paper. So that's one way to use those. Let's do another one and separate them out. What do you guys do with your scrap papers? Oh, I won't be able to separate it because it's too tall. I don't think I want to put it on there. Let's do another one of these since I stamped it. This is just one of those Nether ideas. And it's a great one. Maybe this would be something that you could do on a day that you're not feeling all that creative. You know, you need some ephemera. You just want to sit in front of the TV mindless because work was a beast or something. You know, I mean, whatever. Maybe you had a rough day and you just don't feel like thinking it out. Ooh, that was cute. Okay, so I saw this as I was putting it up. Check this out. Let's do it in red. Watch this. I like that. Do you like that? Can you see? Oh, it's hard to see. I'm so sorry, guys. Look how that turned out. I like that. That'd make a cute pocket or a little tuck spot. Should we do it again? Should we just use this whole strip for that? I wonder if I could go this way. Is that too short? It is, but maybe that would be cute too, because I could get more out of it. So we'll do a couple of those. There, so that'll be cut up for pockets or something. So that will be just done with that one. Since I have this back on here and the red open, let's put this one on here too. Look how cute that is. Isn't that fun? So now we've got just these strips we can use. We'll stamp off on that one. It'll be light. That's okay. Clean that block up. It's getting messy. And let's try another one. Now, if I wasn't doing the black and white journal, I would be doing, oh, I could do little, oh my goodness. I could do little bees. I got little bees. Oops, not red. Not red. Let's do black bees. I don't even think I've used this stamp before. But he's darling. So we've got that. And I think I'm going to leave that alone. Let's do another page or another card. And let's just put a little bee on it. because we could put a sentiment here, don't you think? Maybe we could put, oh, this would be really cute right here. Look, it's going to look like those are his little swirlies, like he's been flying all around. Isn't that fun? All right, we're done with that. And let's do You Are All Kinds of Wonderful. We could do sentiments. You don't have to do sentiments. I mean, I'm just thinking, I don't have any sentiments that are stamped out, so it might be helpful for me to have a few on cardstock, because that's how I would use them. And I'm going to do mine in the middle because I don't know how much room I would need around it. And a lot of times my cards end up being different sizes that I need the size of the sentiment different. So I'm going to just leave it just like that, and then I can change it if I need it. Do I need any more of those? Maybe on some white. It's perfect size. We could do 2 more. And then I will cut them probably in half, but then cut them into the size I need when it's time. So let's see, do I have more of those? I don't want to use these big ones for that, because that's going to be, I mean, I have, oh, here we go. I mean, I have these strips right here. I can definitely use these. Let's just do a whole strip of that. You Are Wonderful. And then we'll move on to the next stamp. And I think I have some tickets, like, I think I have some tickets. I'm pretty sure I have some tickets. I know I have some tickets. Question is, where did I stash them? Or did I pull them? There we go. Okay, that's perfect. We'll just stamp it off. And we're done with this stamp for now. I'm just getting that all kinds of inky. Let's put that one aside. Let's see what else we've got here that we can use. Now I love this stamp too. I thought this might be fun in red. And this would be more of a background kind of thing. And I don't need to put it on the block for this one. I'll just take this red and we'll do this. And we'll flip it over. This paper is actually just perfect size, isn't it? Can you guys see that? Yes, okay. I'll scoot up to the top. Look at that. This will be definitely a fun background piece to use. We'll just fill it in, kind of. There we go. So there's that. And we can use that all kinds of ways too. And I'll be showing you how. Maybe not today, because I'm not ready to put it up yet, but we will be talking about it and showing how to use that. Now here's some scribbly leaves. I love these too. These are so fun. Let's do a couple of these on that brown paper. In fact, let's see. I don't know. Okay, just do it that platform. There we go. We could do some of that. Oh, I used all the black and white. This is red. use this. I'll even use that. But on that one, I think I want red. So you can do this on your pattern paper and get kind of a cool design. Might need a wider stamp. That didn't turn out as great as I'd hoped, but you could do it. Maybe a little bolder stamp. Get some squigglies there. This is the lined paper, but I did it on the back side. Still room for sentiment or something. Still room to tear it down. However you want. I'm kind of liking that. I think I'm going to do it on this side too. Because I like the lined paper. Love this lined paper. This paper is from Temu. I'm not shopping from Temu much anymore. I'd love to get some more. I'm going to see if I can find another source though. Because I took the app off my phone. It was taking me down rabbit holes. It was buying stuff I didn't need and spending money I shouldn't and all that good stuff. So I just took it off my phone. I'm trying not to add it back. Trying really hard not to add it back. All right, let's be done with this one. I don't want to bore you guys. Let's see here. There's some stitching ones in here too. These are kind of cool. Maybe we could do some stitching along the side of some of these. Let's try it. Let's see how it works. Like a charm. How cute is that? Oh, I love it. Love it. That's super cute. Okay, but I'm only going to do the one. Only going to do the one for now. I'll go back. I have more time. I have more paper. There's a straight stitch, X stitch, and then circles. And then filled in circles. There's a bumpy one, but unfortunately, is this a Tim Holtz? This might be a Tim Holtz stamp, guys. I'm not sure. I feel like this might have been with a stencil set. I'm not sure. All right, these are Temu also, I believe, but it looks like they might be similar to some others that we've seen. I don't know. What does that say? I don't know. But let's use the train and the car. We'll just use the two pieces today. I really love the car. And if these are stolen art, please don't come at me. I didn't do it. I didn't design. Ooh, let's put them on here. I didn't design the stamp. But I probably got them on Temu. That's really cute. I like that. And then let's do this one plain. Super cute little old car. I love that. Oh, how fun. Cute, cute. All right, and then let's use the train. Which way's up? This way? This way. This way. And I am leaving a little white paper above that because then I can put a sentiment up there if I want to. I've got room to play. I don't know that I want these words under there, so I'm going to take them off. I'm just going to mask them off by putting this at the bottom edge of the paper. Although it's got one there too, but that's okay. I'll just go with it. I can always cut it off, right? Maybe we'll give it some more room. There's a couple trains. I'm going to do some more because I want to do, I've got some fun ideas for journals coming up. And trains are included. So, I don't know a lot about trains. But I know some people that like them, so. Okay, there's that. Put those back. Not getting very far with my sentiments, am I? But you know what? This is fun, and I'm using stamps I've never used before. Why not? Sit down and do it all at once. Get a bunch of fun things put together. Now I wanted to use Once Upon a Time. I have this stamp. This is a Heidi Grace Designs, a little bird's tail. But I don't know if this, I don't know where I got this. I don't know Heidi Grace. I don't know that brand very well, but I like it. And I don't know if I ordered this again or if this was a gift. I don't know. I don't remember. I don't know if there's a date on it. Fiskars, 2007. HeidiGrace.com. So if you want to check it out and see if she's got that. Ooh, this one would be fun too. Once Upon a Time needs to happen. These have never been used. How sad. The shortest way to anywhere is to have good company along. That would be perfect with the train and car. So we're going to make some of those. They have to be used together, but it would be cute together. So let's do that. So I think what I'm going to do, is put the paper down, put these Once Upon a Time, and they should stick just fine to my stamp platform because they've never been used. And then do them at the same time. Hopefully they'll stamp out real well. Can't send them back, can I? I think I'm a little over past my 30 days. My 30-day return policy. Oh, those are cute. Those are cute. And I think these will be, I'll be using these, I'm sure. So that's going to be a little too tight. We'll put something else there. And if you mess up a little bit, like right there, you can use a pen and just fill that in. Just draw a line where that would have been. Actually, I could go this way. One more time, this way. There. Now that one's used up, and I'll be able to cut those apart and use them for something. Very cool. So those are done. I had pulled out all kinds of stuff, huh? I went way back. Once Upon a Time. I thought that would be fun for the beginning of a journal. Don't you think so? Put those aside. We won't try to put it back in the packaging because we all know how well that goes. We could do this one. I do want to do, oh shoot, that's Christmas. That won't work. I thought that was just words. It's not just words, it's Christmas. That's not gonna work. Now I do like this one a lot. I do like this one. Now I'm gonna leave this in on here. And I think I want to use Am I going to leave it on here? No, I'm going to put it on the platform. That would be better, probably. Red. Let's use that aged mahogany. And I've never used this one, so I'm curious and excited to see how it turns out. I'd love to try some different techniques with this stamp too. It's just really beautiful, from what I can tell anyway. Well, if you do it right. Let's try that again. You know what I think it is? I think there's bubbles in there. Let's try that again. I'm seeing a few bubbles. Why does that happen? How do you get them out, you guys? Now that's not a waste though, because you know, this stamp has never been used, so it probably didn't sit right. The ink probably didn't sit right either. That's not a waste. We can still use that piece. We can still totally use it. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to stamp better with this. I wonder, let's try using it back on here. Let's try this. The reason being is because this is going to be movable and bendable. And I'd like to see if it prints a little bit better, if maybe it doesn't have a firm background to it. I think it might. I think it might be a better option. So let's try. That way you can kind of work through some of that maybe. So it all touches, and way better results. There's our answer. Isn't that pretty? Let's do it again. Here, let's do just a second generation stamp right there. That's really pretty. And that is too. Look at that. Even the second generation looks really nice. You can see where the squares of the pad were, so I'd have to do that a little differently if I wanted it to be perfect, but I don't. So it's great. Okay, I'm gonna do another set of that just because it's so nice. We can do black and white polka dots with the other one. Oops, let's try it this way. Let's do it this way and see if this works better. I don't know what to expect, but at least I shouldn't get the squares from the stamp pad. We're experimenting. If I don't pounce it, okay, so it's going to be a little smeary and lighter. That's not exactly what I wanted. So let's do it this way. Maybe this will... Different application techniques, you never know. I don't know why I stamped the whole thing since I was only going to use half of it, but okay, so it just left more squares. So we're getting different results. That's not the stamp's fault though. It's supposed to be, it's just how I'm using it. So I've got to figure that out. That's going to be a me thing. All right, so let's stamp this off. I would like to do a black and white as well. Let's see how this turns out. So I think that would be fun. I may have just moved that by accident, but we'll see. got some pink in it. Oh, that's kind of cool. So there was still pink on it. That's fine. That's neat, actually. It's going to add a grungy look to it. That's really cool. Yep. Nice. Okay. I do love that. Love, love, love. Let's go ahead and stamp this off and see if we can get that ink off. And then let's do some polka dots. Polka dots. We're just going to go right over that because I don't care if it's on there. Most likely I'll be adding more stamping and stuff to these when I'm ready to use them. But this is a good base, and it's going to be, you know, it's going to be inspire something when I see it to use it. And it will tell me what it needs based on the project I'm doing. I really love this. With the pink showing through, even with the lines in it, I like that. It's got a cool feel to it. Oh, I love that too. Here, I'm going to do a second gen here. That's awesome. See, I'll be able to stamp over that, and that'll be just interest in the background. So that's pretty cool. So I want to do a little bit of this on here. See what I mean? It just adds a little bit of something to it. Cool, right? So just play however your heart takes you. Should I do another one? I know I just stamped that off, but should I do another one with that? I kind of like it. Or maybe we could just do some little patches here and there. And then we could do, ooh, we could do this. We still have it out. Why not? Kind of a stamping collage kind of thing going on. We're making our own paper, guys. Do you know that? Do you realize that? Making our own backgrounds. Very cool. Now we could add something else in there. This one's going to go on here. Put that back in here. How we doing on time? We doing good on time? We're getting to the end. We're getting to the end. Here's a stripy one we haven't used yet. With the Christmas word one. Let's use red on this one. For the mahogany. So I encourage you guys to get out those stamps. Play. Have some fun. Just make something interesting. Bring some joy to your day, especially if you're having a tough one. And get something made for future. Look at that. That's so cool, right? That's going to be fun. Get out those background stamps that you haven't used before. You'll make something fun. I'm sure of it. Here, let's add some of this red to this one. That didn't show up very well. That's okay, though. We could do it in black. Let's try it in black. There we go. That's something a little bit more substantial. That's cool. We'll be done with that one. And then put some polka dots on this one. Oops, that's not polka dots. Those are stripes too. Or those are the words. We'll just do this one. Thought I had the different stamp out for a second. I was thinking about something else. Okay. Fun stuff. All right, so let's kind of look at what we did. We'll just kind of go over it and see. I've got so much more to do. I'll show you some more of them another time because I'm going to sit here for a while. We made some strips like this. We just used all the stamps, guys. But these can be used for pockets and tucks and, you know, cards and whatever. So these are going to be great pieces of paper to pull. Something to inspire us. We can do sentiments. We can do tickets. We can do, you know, all kinds of fun things with these. But these are going to be stamped out, ready to go when we need that extra something. Maybe we just can't think of what it is. We can go look at that. We can go look in our little drawer and see what we've got. Maybe it'll inspire us to do something different, or maybe it'll inspire us to keep one of these things. We got You Are Wonderful. Look, all this stuff we made in an hour. Less than an hour. You are wonderful. You are wonderful. Look at these strips. Aren't they pretty? We've got some beautiful papers to work with now. And we can keep on going, you know. We've got so many more stamps, so many more supplies that we can use. We've got sponges. We've got, I mean, just so many things we can stamp and play with. So I encourage you to get those things out. Make yourself a stash so that you've got some fun scraps to play with when it's time. And most of all, enjoy yourself. Have a wonderful day, you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.